Alright guys, I'm so excited. I'm using the Jaclyn Morphe palette today for the very first time, and I'm taking the shade Jada, and I'm using a SKONE Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm basically just going in heavy with the pigment in my crease and blending it from the inner to outer corner up towards my brow bone. So these colors are really easy to work with, and this color is very intense, but you will get the hang of it. And then I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm taking a Tarte angle brush. This angle brush did come in a holiday pack, but I'm sure they have something similar on their website. So I'm basically taking a winged out cut crease form. So you'll see me start to make the shape of the cut crease, and it's totally fine if you don't get the perfect shape right away, because you will see in the next step what I do to go in and fix the shape. But you're going to create the shape and you're going to fill it in with the concealer and make sure that you pat it down so that it is dry and that it can't smudge anywhere, and it's nice and even. So once everything is nice and cut out, I just went in with my Sigma E06 liner brush and more of that Jada color and just rounded out the shape of the cut crease because I wanted to make sure that this cut crease shape was perfect. And then I went into the palette using the shade Beam, and I'm using a VISANTI eyeshadow brush. And so I'm starting the beam on the inner corner and spreading it and patting it onto the inner third of my eye. And then I'm taking the shade Pool Party and I'm patting it down in the center. Notice how I didn't pat it down right next to Beam. I find that blending these colors works better when you pat and sort of do tiny swiping motions to help blend into the colors. So I'm starting each color where it's going to be most concentrated on each third of my eye, and then I'm blending it nicely into each shade. Then going in with the shade Twerk, you'll see that I'm not applying it directly next to Pool Party. I'm putting it closer towards the outer corner, and I'm patting up this color to build up the pigment. All of these colors are very pigmented, but this one I did feel like I had to work with slightly more just to make it that really rich royal blue. So you'll see me sort of pat it, not all the way in the outer corner because I am adding another color to my outer corner, but I am patting and doing small swiping motions to help blend it in. So I'm starting with my patting motions with the blue, and then eventually I start to do my small little swipey motions, and then I'm going in with the shade Royalty just on my outer corner, and I am going to blend it slightly into that cut crease just to make sure that everything is nice and seamless and we don't have any like patchy looking lines. Everything looks nice and blended out together. Now I'm going in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. If you have a white gel liner, this will work so much better for you. I do not recommend using this for a liner, but I don't have a white liner and I really wanted to make this really cool ombre effect wing liner. So I'm making my regular thick line like normal, but I'm using the white, and I'm taking a Tarte double-ended liner pencil. This came in a eyeliner set, but I'm pretty sure they sell this on its own. So I'm building up the consistency and the color of this white liner, as you can see, and it did take me a little bit to work with, but I did get it. And then I'm going back in with my Tarte angled brush in the shade Beam, and I'm taking it as the opposite color wave as I did on the lid. So I'm starting with the lightest color on the outside wing. So I'm patting the colors once again. I'm not swiping, I'm just doing little patting motions. And then I'm going in with the shade Pool Party, and I'm going to put that towards the middle and blend it slightly into the outer white part of the wing, as you can see. And I will also try to blend it towards the inner corner as well, but definitely just use patting motions for this so that you don't end up smudging that white liner. And then I took the shade Twerk again, and I started from my inner corner, and I'm patting this Twerk shade on the inner corner into the shade Pool Party. So we want to make sure this also has a really cool ombre effect, but we're also going to be doing a lot of patting and building up pigmentation so that there is no white showing through where we have our blue and green shades. so you guys can see how cool that ombre effect is. It's super, super simple if you just take your time to do it. Now I'm just adding some mascara. This is the Clarins Super Volume Mascara, and I'm just adding that, and then I put some lashes on. I believe they are the Ardell Mega Volume 250 lashes. You want to make sure you're using a less dramatic, more winged out style so that you can really see that ombre liner, because you don't really want the lashes to be the biggest part of it. You want the liner and the lid to be. So then I went in with a shader brush, and I'm taking the shade Twerk along my outer corner and towards the center of my lower lash line, and I'm patting to build up that pigment. And then I went in with the shade Jada, and I took it from the center to the inner corner of my eye. And then I just took a Japanesque Metals, it's their purple shade. I'll have to put it down in the description what it's actually called, but I used that on my waterline, and then I just took a nice white highlight on the inner corner and below my brow bone as well, just to add an extra pop. And that is it for this look, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.